Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, we're gonna learn about empirical rule for a normal distribution. So here first we're gonna learn about what is the empirical rule, and after that we're gonna solve few example. So the empirical rule gives us how much of our data lies within 1, 2 or 3 standard deviations of the mean for a well-shaped distribution. So now here you can see that we have three normal distribution graphs, and in which you can see that in the first one we have the area between plus minus 1 standard deviation from the mean. In the second one, the area between the plus minus 2 standard deviation from the mean, and in the third one, the area plus minus between 3 standard deviation of the mean. Now this means from the empirical rule we can see that the 68% of our data lies between one standard deviation of the mean. 95% of our data lies between two standard deviation of mean. Now you can see that here 99.7% of our data lies between three standard deviation from the mean. So this is how we conclude empirical rule. So now coming back to example. Example 1. Grades of a statistics exam follow a normal distribution with a mean of 80 and a standard deviation of 6. Find the score around the mean that includes 95% of the grades. So here we have mean, that is mu is simply 80, and then standard deviation, that is sigma, is 6. Now it says that 95% of the grade. So we know that from the empirical rule that 95% of our data lies within two standard deviation from the mean. So this means mu plus minus 2 standard deviation will be our range. So here we can see that mu is simply 80 minus 2 into, that is sigma, which is our 6. So this is 6, and this implies it will be 80 minus 12 equals to 68. So this is our lower range. Now coming to upper range, 80 plus 2 into sigma, that is 6, equals to 80 plus 2 12 equals to 92. So this is our upper range. So this means about 95% of data will lie within this range, that is 68 and 92. Now coming back to second example, here we have given height of girls follow a well-shaped distribution with mean of 160 and standard deviation of 7.5. Then what is the approximate percentage of girls between 137.5 and 182.5? So here we know that our mean, that is mu, equals to 160 and standard deviation is simply 7.5. Now we need to find out the percentage which this range contain. So we know that from the well-shaped distribution, using empirical rule, we can write any range in the form of mu plus minus k sigma. So if we're gonna take this upper range, so we can write it mu plus k sigma equals to 182.5, and here we have mu equals to 160 plus k into sigma, that is 7.5, equals to 182.5. Now subtract 160 from both sides, so we're gonna get k into 7.5 equals to 22.5. Now again divide by 7.5 from both the sides, so we're gonna get k into equals to 3. So k equals to 3. This means we can write this mu plus minus 3 sigma. This means this range contains data of plus minus 3 standard deviation from the mean. So this means from the empirical rule it will have 99.7% of the data. This means 99.7% of girls will fall within this range. Now if you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.